Exactly. He's still a piece of shit at the end. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm just saying.
I don't forget.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Melvin Banks.
And this is Ito.
And we are the Carbonation Conversation, reviewing Halo Season 2, Episode 3. And before we get into that, as always, Happy New Beer. Or should we take the shout out then the Happy New Beer? That sounds
Happy New Beer first.
Okay.
It's always Happy New Beer first.
Okay, I'm just saying. You got me taking these shout-outs in the beginning now, which disrupts my flow, so I didn't know.
The point.
Ooh. That rhymed. All right. So let's take these shout-outs and let's get into it. But before we do that, I'll pass you yours. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell.
Ding.
As we charge through our carbonation beer truck to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Let's get it. All right. So, I call this episode The Conspiracy Theory.
The Conspiracy Theory. Right.
And this is the episode where we have John like, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. This is what's happening.
Yeah, basically.
I'm not fucking crazy. Why is everybody looking at me like I'm crazy?
Right? And then you believe, he's telling the truth.
I
So
know.
like, you motherfuckers believe him.
And then I'm like, for a second there, is he crazy? And for a split second, I'm like,
Nah. I knew he
he's
wasn't
been
crazy.
through a traumatic event. He done had some brain surgery. His girl isn't there. He's looking at virtual porn.
We all know Perez saw McKee over there.
Yeah,
we all know that.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me what you liked about this episode.
I mean, there was a few things.
Mm-hmm.
I like the whole Lara side of the story. When Juan grabs her, tells her the team, betrayed Seren.
Yeah.
Turned them in, blah, 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 and now you guys are in danger.
Mm-hmm.
He goes home to get Kessler, and they're already there waiting for him. Yeah, we're got it all fixed nice and early.
Oh, girl, which she was probably the most hated cat. I mean, Ackerman and Ackerman is that special type of hate.
Yeah, but it was like
this
with
girl
her, it was like you hated her already.
Like she did want to, but you know what?
But I'd hit.
I will say this: it's always the ones who are the smartest that we hate. I mean, Ackerman is smart, and we hate him for a special way because he seems like he's the big bad, the big boss at the end of the season. She is just like, I think you're gonna try something, so I'm gonna watch you every motherfucking step, and we all know she gonna try something.
She was she's just like a killer type. He's more of the intellectual type.
Yeah.
Like,
she's like, come on, Joe,
he won't just get
say
you.
something.
He'll get everybody around.
Say
you.
what again? That's how she was. She was just ready to take her out. Just ready to take her out. So, what did you feel about the Halsey shit with trying to get through and her and Ackerman's conversation? I guess you can say.
Yeah. Was this basically this is when he basically getting ready to leave?
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
so that's later, but we could talk about it.
I was just saying, how did you feel about that conversation?
I mean, it was cool. Like, but it was like, but she kind of treated him.
Yeah, that's why I was
like, he's trying to get like the last word, bye, farewell, and she's like, well, just so you know, I know who that girl was. That's your sister, and she died doing the Spartan program. Type of shit.
And so he thought he was just slick by trying to just put his sister in there to see if, do you remember who she was?
I guess so, but she's like, I remember.
I remember. Yeah. So are we going to talk about her?
Right.
Are we going to talk about her at all? So you're just going to leave me and we're not going to talk about last week in Paris,
right.
bitch? Like, I was like, okay.
So he just says, brings in Soren. Here you go.
I know. Oh my God. That
Oh, okay, bitch. All right. Here you go.
Oh, that was
One of
that
the
was
scariest
some
black men,
dirty,
just for you. No.
man. I would have loved for Ackerman to be like, "Have you seen Jacob's Ladder?" Is he the brother from Jacob's? That was a scary motherfucker in Jacob's Ladder. I'm sorry, he had me terrified in Jacob's Ladder. Man, and we all thought the other black guy was gonna be the famous actor, right?
What's his
The
name?
man, I don't fucking know. Wasn't he in fucking
I
Vampire
can't
in
remember.
Brooklyn? I think he was in Vampire
Was that
in
him?
Brooklyn. I think I got brief
I haven't
images
seen
of
those
this
movies
dude.
in forever, brother.
So good. Don't remake that. Do not remake Vampire in Brooklyn.
You talk about actors in there. We also have parts in there when he's with his father. Basically, his father has dementia or something, and he's telling him, like, he's trying to take her, but he's like, "Hey, I gotta leave, and I can't take you." And then even with the dementia, he remembered, like, "Yeah, you told me about the shit about the pop, but don't let me go out like that."
Exactly.
And basically, at the end, he basically gives him a lethal pill and brings a clone of his sister / the father's daughter, so he could go in peace.
Okay, so do you feel some sympathy at all towards Ack? It was so interesting how they did this. Like, I just remember, True Detective.
I was
like
sympathy for the dad, but
Yeah, like True Detective, like Peter's dad, how they tried to do the sympathy with the wife and shit. I don't know which one worked out better because I'm looking at Ackerman, I'm like,
because he's
do
a
it,
type. If my father, this great man, can fall to this something, then this Master Chief, he has to be fucked up too.
Yeah,
that's how I'm looking at it.
That's
how he's looking. He's making Master Chief look crazy.
Yes,
you know what I mean. He's the main one. Like, not believing him, suspending him.
Yeah, not only that, it's also like, I sacrificed my own father. Do you think I want to do this? Do you not know what I've given up, bitch? Like, yeah. And you do make good points because even when Ackerman is talking to Master Chief, he is just kind of downplaying. He's like, "What are you talking about? Well, what do you mean? What's going on?" And so we have, which is what I want to talk to you about next, unless you want to mention something, unless you have another point, team going. Master Chief basically kind of going rogue, I guess you could say.
First of all, like this starts off with them going to the communications relay to look for Cobalt. Cobalt team. And basically they don't find them, but they hear some kind of message. At the same time, it goes back and forth between them and Perez because she hears it too, but she's somehow able to understand it.
Yes, and meanwhile, Kai is just like, "Hey, so we getting any backup? What's
she's like,
going on?"
No, we're on our own type of shit. But he's making it seem like it's legit. They don't know what's going on yet. But then before there's this door slamming, before he could get to the door, the soldiers, the Marines show up, the USC Marines show up. And they're like, "We're here to take you in for going AWOL type shit."
Exactly.
And then the other three are like, "What?"
Yep. Do you think he should have told them?
Yes.
I would have think they would have believed him, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
he is supposed to be their Master Chief anyway. Shouldn't they follow him no matter what?
Exactly. And correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Kai, and I could be totally wrong, could be talking about the next episode. I will say that. Didn't Kai have some conversations with Ackerman in this episode?
I was about to go into after this.
Okay. So go ahead with that.
So basically, like she ends up talking to him and Master Chief and convincing him to calm down and then go back.
Yes.
But then Keys goes off on them first.
Mm-hmm.
And saying y'all went AWOL, y'all suspended, blah blah blah. This is when they started to make Master Chief look crazy, and the three team members kind of like walk out on him.
Yes. I'm not gonna say. I am gonna say it. I didn't like that at all. How do you not believe him? I mean, in this is even beyond the orders.
What they're seeing, and now the fact that they have emotion.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Because if they were soldiers, they'd probably just follow him.
What's so crazy is I was thinking the opposite. I was thinking because they moved, they.
Sounds like a.
Man, see, and we were having such a great back-to-back conversation. It was flowing and gelling, and then you with the bitch. And you see how fucking. Okay, now I got it back. No, but even I thought with the palette removal that made love and all of that bullshit, like friendship, love, family, and they would follow him. But obviously, your point is it's the opposite, which is interesting. That's interesting. You always got to be that other side of the coin. That caramel to the brown and caramel cookie. Like separate but equal and delicious.
I like eating.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're technically I say black and brown. Technically I say the black and brown cookies, separate but equal and delicious, because it's true. I mean but he's like he's light. I don't know. Hey. I mean, my skin tone. I'm Shut up, Mo. You're like a tad bit darker than me. Like you're like literally 0.005%. Like my skin complexion and yours.
You're a raisin. He's a blackberry.
What the?
No.
What are you? I'm like, what the fuck are you?
A green grape.
Oh man. Okay. Happy New Beer. I guess. One day I'm gonna get you this. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Cause your ass gonna fucking spit it out towards me and shit.
No.
But yeah, go ahead.
So, like I said, this is when you see later on, Kai goes to see Ackerson to try to get the team back, going reinstated, and basically he shows her the video of Master Chief escaping his guards, taking him to psychological treatment.
Yes.
On the elevator, like slammed the shit out of him too.
Exactly, but he didn't kill him, so they're fine.
No, they good.
Yeah.
But so that he escaped, and she was like, "Well, I could just be in charge until he's ready, or something like that."
Kai. What is your end game here? There better be a specific motherfucking end game other than ambition.
Yeah.
That's all I want to say to that. Anything else you want to go on as far as this episode is concerned? Because I did like Keys. I did like how he fucking snapped.
Yeah.
He is that father figure, man. That actor just has a presence to him.
I almost forget that he was married to Halsey.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yep,
I was like, damn,
absolutely.
I forgot about that.
And they have a fucking daughter who we haven't seen so far. She's just disappeared.
Did she?
Yeah, because she was supposed to replace Halsey, right? She was supposed to be the new Halsey last season. That's what I fucking thought.
Can't remember.
Yeah, though. Anyway, she was cute with the freckles and the braids. How can you forget that pretty ass face? I guess you just you don't. Yes, they had a daughter. She was. It was so funny. We talked about skin tones. She was like fucking, like Halsey straight white ass and fucking Keys.
So she was high yellow.
Bro, she was. I'm talking like with the freckles
I think it's coming back to me.
Yeah, and it was like it wasn't Alicia Keys. It was different.
No,
it was
Alicia Keys. Jesus.
I mean, because
I know, but I can see. I know what you're talking about.
By the way, that outfit in that Super Bowl. I'm sorry. I had visions of that.
He's basically a.
I'm sorry. Jesus.
He's basically a black bino. She was basically.
Yes, she was. Yeah. She absolutely was. But still a yellow to her.
I know. I get it. I remember it's coming back to me now.
See, hey. See, as soon as I start bitching some female attributes. He's like, wait. Got it. Right. Go ahead.
The last part is basically John goes to Perez's crib looking for her. Mm-hmm. Mom calls him a devil type shit.
Yeah, because obviously the last time they went out, all that shit happened.
Right.
Yeah.
He ends up fucking meeting up with Perez at a church, out of all places.
Yep. And, but she is super religious. Her family,
of course.
fucking Encanto and shit reminds me of.
Yeah. And basically, she admits that she did see McKee right here. Just kind of made him go.
Yes, and I forget why she says she didn't say anything. Damn, it was on the tip of my tongue and I lost it.
It was like one of those things like
for why she
I didn't like the
say
reasoning at all. I thought it was stupid. It was just like, if I said it, that means it's real type shit. That's how I feel.
Okay, you know what? You're absolutely right because that was probably my most. I think my only dislike to this. It was like, like you gotta speak up. You gotta say something. That's like, that's infuriating to me.
Yeah.
In fucking storyline and in real life. Yeah. Like, speak up. Say something, Mo. Did you see the monster? Mo saw the monster. No.
No.
Like, what the fuck? So now everybody looking at me like
It's
I'm
like True
crazy.
Detective. Navarro, you saw something and you made you shock the motherfucker. No, you see nothing.
I know,
You
right? Ooh, now that we, hey, you remember this thing? Hey, you remember? Spoiler. But
Anyway.
yeah, I'm just saying. Now it makes sense. Anyways, yeah.
So basically, kind of last part, she was able to decipher what the covenant message was, and
It's
it was
a prayer. Did you write
issued to the people of Reach, assuring that their annihilation will be given as an offering to their gods, and that killing the demon will open the way to the sacred ring of Halo.
Okay.
And then the windows blow up. Attack!
Before we go, I do want to ask you, because I think me and you discussed this last season. Didn't me and you discuss briefly if the Covenant could possibly be the good guys in this story until they like killed some people?
I think you mentioned
that.
That
was my, okay, that may have been just my
But
theory.
I played the video game. No.
I mean, we beat it together. But I was, what the fuck did you say, bitch?
I didn't say nothing. I was going to say something. I was like, I'll stop myself.
All right. That's good. No, but now seriously, I'm just like, is there any scenario where they could be the good guys? It could be some secret story, because they didn't kill a lot of people, including children. They just
they kill.
Yeah, they just. I
can't see them as good guys.
mean, well, you know,
if they feel like humans are like some kind of disease or something.
Jamie Lannister threw a kid off the fucking roof,
Yeah.
and at the end of Game of Thrones, we all loved him.
Hey, I remember him throwing the kid.
He fucked his sister the same episode, and then threw the kid out the window.
Exactly. He's still a piece of shit at the end. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm just saying.
I don't forget.
Oh, well, okay. So, what'd you rate this episode? Should we rate this episode, or should we just go into our outro?
You can rate it if you want.
Okay. I don't.
What do you give it?
6.
6?
Yeah.
I give it 7.
I knew that's what you were gonna give it, so I had to go one below.
What if I said 8? No.
I didn't think you were gonna go out. Probably the next episode, though. I think you're gonna rate that higher than expected, or maybe high as expected, because episode, what is it, 4? Yeah. This is 3.
3, yeah.
So the next episode was a doozy.
A doozy.
A doozy. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am Melvin Banks.
And this is Ito.
And we are
the Carbonation Conversation.
Reviewed Halo Season 2, Episode 3.
Vice grab.
And shout out to Mo. Right here on the side. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring that bell once again as we are driving our fucking Carbonation Conversation beer truck through your, can I say neighborhood or internet community? Or Algorithm, yes, that's my thing. Algorithm. As we are in search for 1,000 subscribers. Don't drink and drive.
Drink and fight.
Peace.